Hey everybody, what's going on? Luna here. And we're going to be playing on Payload. It's going to be playing on Hoodoo. This map is great for playing as Spy, so we're going to be playing as Spy for a little while. I kind of die like an idiot here at the beginning, but oh well. And I'm going to be talking about a few things tonight. We're going to go over some of the core concepts of playing Spy. We're going to go over just different ways of doing things. The following clip here, I actually saved this heavy, who is completely oblivious. I saved him twice from two different spies, and he has no idea. But he's probably happy about it. He doesn't want to be stabbed in the back. Anyway, payload maps in general for Spy are generally pretty good maps, even if you're on defending or attacking, but something I really have to stress is when you play as Spy on one of these maps, when the round begins, and I see a lot of Spies do this, when the round begins, don't just immediately run out into spawn, like just run out, because there's going to be spam everywhere. Wait a good, I don't know, 10-15 seconds before the round starts. You know, after it starts, just stand there, let the spam die out, and then you'll have a lot more room to work and run around. This first bit goes pretty quick, so we're gonna go. We have a fresh round here. We're starting again. This is going to be the second stage of Payload, I do believe. Yes, it is. Okay, we are on the second stage of Payload, still on the attacking team, and just kind of waiting for the round to start. Give some Dead Ringer tips and a bit of Spy gameplay. Just kind of waiting for the round to start. There's Conga Heavy. He's out his side here. He's happy. He's got bread fists. He's a happy guy. There you go. He's got a beard. He's a happy guy. Been a lot of updates for TF2 and stuff. Obviously, we've had the Love and War update. We've had a few other ones before that. My memory fails me on which ones they were, but I know the Love and War update, or the bread update, introduced a lot of new cool weapons. Yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing here. And the round starts here, and my first bit of pyro running here, I actually make the mistake of coming out here at the beginning of the round. And as you can see, it does kill me immediately because of the spam. So I kind of make that mistake, but I decide, well, we're gonna go out here. We're gonna try again. That same particular pyro kills me about, I think, another couple of times, and then I get auto balanced to the other team. So don't really do anything too impressive until then. I think I kill like a couple people here and there, but nothing really great. Again, still using the Dead Ringer, trying to find a spot to decloak, and there's just a ton of engineers in this team. I decided to go for this sniper. I missed like the first stab. I don't know how I missed, but I did. Then I decided to go after these engineers. I kill one, and then the other one, I believe, eventually ends up coming to kill me. Yes, he does. I didn't account for him coming through that window, and he did. He kills me, and that's just how that ends up going. Try getting away from him, but it doesn't work out in my favor. I'm back here again, and I do believe, I know I die somewhere along here. It's coming up. I died of something stupid. I do believe, actually, it's that engineer, because I start getting healed by the medic, I get a little overconfident, and he stops healing me, and that engineer just kills me. Yep, there we go. Okay, he's probably pretty happy about killing me, because spies are kind of his main concern as an engineer. And we go out here, there's really nobody pushing the cart, I don't think. blue team ever really gets on the card for most of this. But once again, I pull up the Dead Ringer, and I again die to this Pyro just spamming fire everywhere with his Logistinator and get auto balanced. So, yeah, kind of just waiting to respawn right now. I do start to do a little bit better after this because I kind of get my head around the game and kind of start killing a lot of people. Yeah, spy gameplays, right? Some tips for, I guess, playing spy is play Hoodoo. Hoodoo is a great map to play as a spy. There's tons of flanking areas, there's tons of just places to hide. And this heavy is totally oblivious. I kill him, I kill the Pyro, and I disguise, pull up the Dead Ringer. Not too much impressive here. Get the Demo Man, and I go back here because I see this spy is back here. I try to double team the engineer, but it doesn't really work out for me because a soldier shows up. And I go back up here, I heal up a little bit on the cart, and I go back over there because I know that engineer is still down there. And I don't want him building things because whenever you get a chance as a spy, take out engineer. He unfortunately picked up his sentry at the wrong time. And I hear my sapper getting knocked off this teleporter back here, side to side. There's really nobody back here, so I'm going to get into a little spam battle with this engineer who's on the other side. And for those of you who find yourself in these little spam battles, if you're like alone and free to spam, go for it. Eventually, you'll just destroy whatever you're trying to sap. So nothing too awful much there to worry about. Again, the enemy team is quite oblivious to me as a spy. I don't know what's going on, but they're not spy checking well. Again, obviously your main way of killing is going to be backstabbing, and I eventually use the Ambassador a couple of times here and there. I think I kill a sniper with it eventually, and I think that's about it. I don't really use it all that much. I'm not really great with the revolvers. My preferred method is backstabbing people. It's much more guaranteed. When you play as a spy, if you can't kill someone guaranteed, don't get involved with them, because usually they're probably going to kill you. Like what happened in the clip before this, I tried to stab the soldier, but instead I ended up poking him in the face, and he blew me up with a rocket launcher. Not really something that's good for me. I try to take this teleporter, kind of tick off that enemy spy, that other spy who was on my team, because I take the teleporter from him. I try to get the scout, but he dies to the mini sentry, so I just kind of acting like I was going for the cart for a little while. This demo man is very much aware of me. He knows I'm a spy, so I kind of dance around him for a little while, and he eventually makes contact. Go back here by their spawn doors, kill this soldier, and we go up here. The scout kind of gives me a little bit of hassle because he starts jumping around everywhere. I'm not gonna bother with him because he's gonna kill me because he's all jumping everywhere, being a hard target to hit. If you can, while you're safe, if you can like just distract people with especially when you're using the Dead Ringer, if you can just kind of dance around people and keep them away from the objective, it really does do quite a bit of good for your teammates, because they're out there, they're attacking, they're trying to get you instead of pushing the cart or getting a control point or whatever happens to be your objective at the time. So try to dance around people as long as you can and try to avoid getting hit by them. There's stickies on the ground. I'm kind of reluctant to go down there. And eventually I find a dispenser back here. Kind of surprised me that there was one over here. And we go back, we have that same engineer who killed us before is now on our team. There's lots of places when you use the Dead Ringer. Obviously there's There's the loud decloak sound that you get. So there's lots of rocks, there's lots of little nooks and crannies you can hide in to decloak away from people or in out of the way places. It's all things that you'll learn as you become a spy, as you go out here. We start getting spawn camped by this medic medic soldier pair who does unfortunately kill me, but our flog pyro just kind of cleans up on the two of them. As he gets fully charged, he destroys both of them, and that takes care of that. Let's see here. While he's doing that, we start kind of getting the cart pushing along here. They push it a little ways, and we're kind of in that final choke point area where it gets to be rather difficult as a spy because there's gonna be like 12 people in there at pretty much all times. There's just gonna be spam everywhere. I don't know how. I got very lucky with that sniper as I had my pyro show up. He probably could have killed me with his SMG. But I have a pyro on my side who's doing things. Once again, pulling up the dead ringer, faking my death, and basically just trying to get as far behind their lines as possible so that they don't really know where I am, what I'm doing. They don't know if I'm really dead or not. And we push the car. I try to get this medic who like 360 turns on me as I'm about to stab him. I don't know if he had like a sixth sense or something, but that kind of like threw me off for a minute. But I do eventually kill him with a revolver, as you saw. And we get into a little spam battle with this demo man. I don't want any part of that, so just pull up the dead ringer. And a lot of people don't know you can actually go into this first part right here on Hoodoo. And you can actually kill people in there. I didn't know that until I actually went in the doors. But that ends the second part here, the second stage of Hoodoo. We get switched over to blue team, and we're kind of in setup mode right now. While we have the time, again, I would like to say that it's very important, especially when you're on the attacking team. Once the round starts, to just kind of hang back here and spawn for a little while. Just kind of look at things that are going on, and really just wait for the spam to die down, because you're gonna die. You're gonna die. There's gonna be grenades, rockets, bullets, flames, all coming at you all at the same time. And dead ringer or not, you're gonna die, especially during that first part. So it really is important to just kind of stay back, wait for the initial fight to die down, and kind of just bide your time. It really helps. At least for me, when I play spy, it really kind of helps to just bide my time from time to time and kind of keep an eye on people. Another nice thing to kind of know about a spy is that it's really there in every map. Every map has flanking routes, but in almost all the maps there are routes that nobody ever takes except for the spy. So find those routes, take them. They're usually there to help you get around the enemy, get behind people, stab medics, mess with engineers, whatever. Let's see here. I'm just kind of looking around, way behind their enemy lines. I knew there was a heavy medic pair up here who was trying to spawn camp us, but I come to find that they're both dead as I get there, so can't really do anything about that. I get one last revolver kill on this pyro who's coming over here. I was trying to headshot him, I missed, but he was on low enough health that he dies anyway from it, so no big loss. I bump into this medic, he starts spy checking me. He knows I'm a spy. He doesn't know the other guy's a spy, but I think our other spy there dies shortly afterwards. We're just back in spawn. The round's going to end here pretty soon. We kind of steamroll them with the cart from here on. I kill a few people, run around. Not too awful much to talk about, but hopefully the little bits of info I gave will help you out. And yeah, and another thing, when you're a spy, try to hang back by the enemy spawn. Usually people are off guard when they respawn and come out, so you can probably get some quick picks there. But yeah, we pretty much just roll the other team from here. We capture the point, and that will cover this particular commentary for now. I'll be doing some more with some other classes. I won't be staying solely with Spy. I haven't recorded any yet, so yeah. I'll do more medics probably and some soldier. You eventually get to all of them, and that's pretty much going to cover the video. So thank you all for watching. Remember to leave a comment, a like if you liked the video. Feel free to subscribe. I plan on doing a lot more of these commentaries, and overall just being here and doing good stuff. So good night, everybody.